Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. And now your host, Kyle Ruff.
Can I take my pants off?
I mean,
Absolutely.
To get more comfortable?
Why are they on?
yeah.
Well, I am the only one wearing pants here.
I mean, technically,
Have we
I'm
started?
wearing-
It
yeah.
feels like we started because I can hear myself.
Yes, we did
We
start.
did start.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Steamboat Comedy Podcast, everybody. I didn't really even check our levels. It seems like we're okay.
Yeah,
Yo.
now we're all good.
Good
Yo,
enough.
what up? I'm wearing pants.
Like a square.
Yeah, they look good.
I am not wearing pants. My name is Kyle Ruff, your host yet again, joined by my fellow not exactly wearing pants person, Jared Morrill.
What's going on?
And we're joined by this guy who's wearing,
Pants.
Lots of
multiple
clothes.
articles of clothing at the
Yeah.
same time like an asshole.
If we were playing strip poker, I have a lot of endurance. You guys would be done.
Yeah, we'd be
Yeah.
fucked.
You'd
I-
be done in a second.
If you count my socks, 4. That's what I got.
Yeah, I got underwear on too.
So for our viewers at home who can't see your wonderful wardrobe,
Unless you decided to watch YouTube, in
Yes.
which we are filming
Oh.
this.
This is through
See
the
how I did
magic
that?
of video on YouTube.
we're on YouTube.
We're stars.
But yes, go on.
What are you guys wearing? How did this happen? Why am I sitting in a room with two grown men wearing red union suits?
Union suits.
What?
Well, I'm actually a welder.
The better question is, why is there a grown man in this room not wearing a red onesie?
Yeah.
Well,
Explain yourself.
yeah. There's an easy answer for that. I didn't get I didn't get the text. I didn't
That's
get
true.
the
That's
email.
fair.
You could go put on Dan's right now.
It might be too small, honestly. This thing's like, if you're 6'3",
It'd be like,
Like,
capris.
this, no, it pulls your junk. Like, my junk gets a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
of pull when I walk.
It would split you right in half, bud.
Yeah.
Be like a 1912 swimming suit, black and white photo.
Dude, why the fuck did swimsuits look like that back in the day?
Modesty, man. They couldn't show all that skin.
That's true.
I know, but did they have to look so fucking ugly? Was style just not
Yeah.
a thing?
No,
Yeah.
style was definitely not a thing.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
That too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I get it. Like, I understand the modesty part, but it's like, come on, man. Let's throw some stripes in there or some shit.
Yeah, you think they'd have at least maybe it was just too hard to make prints, like flower prints, and they didn't
Definitely
have screen
not.
printing and shit. you
Yeah,
know?
but they made some crazy shit in the medieval times.
Yeah,
Even
I wish-
before that, though. Like,
I wish we knew
That's fair.
someone that knew more about screen printing and graphic. Oh shit. I should probably know more about that. I don't know.
Probably should.
Yeah.
Do you not? Have you ever screen printed?
Yes, just as a hobby,
yeah,
Okay.
just for fun. I think once for a class, it didn't go well.
it didn't pan out.
No,
Needless to say, you're not designing shirts.
no, I am, but I'm not
Not physically. Like,
squeezing
yeah.
them
Yeah,
on
not
there.
doing the squeegee process. I did
Yeah.
it one time. So right out of college, I moved to. I think I told you this story. I moved down to Cincinnati because my brother lived there, and he got me a job working for this random business guy. He was trying to do this new invention, which was called the Brutal.
The brutal.
The
Brutal?
Brutal.
It sounds like a mix between a strudel and yeah.
I was thinking
It's-
dildo.
Well, you're both pretty close. So what it is a foam pool noodle that,
God.
and on the end of it was a magnetic koozie.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And
I
it's-
mean, cool.
And it's
No,
because
I- yes, this makes a lot of sense. now.
you probably would know more than you would, but in the middle of the country, especially Southern Ohio, Appalachia, Tennessee,
Yeah.
Kentucky, the big thing that everyone does for recreation is they go out into lakes and float around on noodles and get hammered.
Yep.
Oh.
That's all you can do, really.
That's all they
yeah,
do.
no, we don't do that where I'm from.
People get pontoon boats and they just park them on sandbars and they stand out there and just get shit-faced
That's
all
how you
day long.
recreate in the Midwest.
That's
Okay.
how you
Does
recreate.
anyone else think that verb is weird?
Recreate?
It looks
To
exactly
recreate?
like recreate.
Yes.
And so whenever I see ads for recreate responsibly, does
You're
that mean wear protection?
Yeah.
And you're,
Yeah, it's like
having
Well,
sex
no.
outside,
I mean, it's telling you to recreate, so it's not. It's just take care of your kid for 18 years or however long.
yeah, right. It's like be a good dad.
Yeah. Take him to the park once in a while.
Just tell me what to do. Just make it clear. I don't know. I'm
Yeah. Do I fuck? Do I not fuck?
so recreate response. I'm trying.
I'm trying. So yeah, but this guy was trying to invent it, and so he had the thing that was immediately the problem though was the koozie on the end. We had like we had a
Would flip.
plastic. No, because if you sat on it, it would keep it up out of the water.
Oh! I see.
Like
What
you
you,
sit it
I was
under your
thinking like the
crotch.
noodle across like this, like horizontally. That was me hitting the spring.
Okay.
That was like the noodle going across, and then it just like sat on the noodle horizontally. Also, not on the vertical axis, if you will. I see what
Nah.
you're saying. When you sit on it, it pops up.
It use
Yes.
up. Yeah,
I know
usually
exactly
do
what
it
you
through
mean
your
now.
crotch, so it's right in front of your face.
Oh yeah.
That's the way to do it.
If you had a straw in this scenario, you'd be set.
What
That
keeps
sounds
knocking?
really
Me,
creepy.
it's fucking.
Stop doing that.
It's this thing sucks. There.
It sounds like there's
There
a
we go.
deep dark cave with. Yeah, I don't. Oh.
It's kind of like when you throw something down a metal shaft, or like a. Have you ever done?
Down a metal.
This is gonna sound weird. Okay, so
the
there.
sucking robot.
Now
dicks
there's like a little
again?
sewer in a road that never got built
Okay.
in my old town. It was just in the middle of the woods. Like there were sewer caps and shit. And we actually popped one of the sewer caps up and would just throw shit into it, and the way it would bounce around sounds like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it checks out.
I could picture that.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of pictures, I would screen print on those things, and it was a big pain in the ass
Oh, yeah, that sounds like shit.
because they were round, so you had to have like a thing where they like
Yeah, cupped with it.
it like would go underneath it, and it would kind of like
Brutal.
yeah,
Brutal.
it's a pretty brutal experience.
See what I.
Yeah, no, I got it.
All right. Yeah. So glad we're here tonight talking, and
And now we're talking.
yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
We're
Terry-
talking all about it,
yeah.
all about stuff. Talking about comedy.
Comedy?
Talking about steamboat comedy.
Oh, comedy.
Comedy, that kind, the kind your mother approves of.
Yeah.
Comedy.
That's
I don't think my mom's ever heard my comedy. Actually, that's a good question really quick.
It's probably better that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, yes. Have your parents, Mac, heard
Actually,
your comedy?
yeah. My parents.
Do they approve?
My parents were at my first show at the Chief, or whatever it's called now.
Oh, okay.
But
called
yeah.
the non-existent,
the
the Washington football team
the
theater.
once was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think it takes a lot of imagination for them, or to believe that they approve of it. I mean,
Yeah.
my stuff's pretty okay, and
Yeah, that's fair.
I do poke quite a bit of fun at like Nebraska and like the Midwest.
Well, that was going to be my point. Is like you
Yeah.
do kind of you talk about your personal life and like where you grew up a lot.
Yeah,
And,
and I
stuff like
think
that, so.
especially like in Colorado, that gets a lot of traction. But anyone from Nebraska, Iowa, or wherever,
Yeah.
they have a pretty good sense of humor, and
You have to.
don't take themselves too seriously in the best way. So
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. So no, it's all kosher, and
for sure.
Yeah.
Good Midwest down to earth people.
Yeah.
Like,
What about you,
oh.
Kyle?
My mom listens to all of our stuff. All of our.
Our chef?
I almost said shit and then I said stuff, and I don't know why I didn't just.
Sorry,
did
Mrs.
shit.
Ruff.
because you don't want her
Yes.
to hear that.
Yeah, sorry, mom. But yeah, she listens to it. She listens to pretty much all the podcasts. I just talked to her today. She said she was behind on them. But my dad has seen me live 2 times.
Oh, I forgot. He was at the last show.
Yeah, he was at
the Friday
the
night.
beginning of the end. He was at the first
Yes.
one.
Okay.
Oh no
Yeah.
way!
I
didn't
forgot
know
about
that.
that.
Yeah, he so my stepsister moved to Vegas,
Mhm.
and they were like my stepmom and my dad basically both just retired, and so they're like, we're gonna take a road trip and bring some shit out to Rachel in Vegas,
Cool.
and then they're like, hey, let's swing by a steamboat on the way out, and it kind of became clear because I've been like for years like, why don't you get your fucking asses out here and come see me? I didn't realize how much they hate or are terrified of the idea of driving through the mountains.
Yeah. right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember like before and after, like growing up in Ohio, Michigan, like driving and then driving in the mountains for the first time? It's a little
something
bit of
else.
adjustment.
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have kind of a weird thing here because I was in the seasonal game for about 2 years, like just traveling around, and didn't have a license or a car,
Mhm.
and then got a license in Massachusetts, bought a car, and immediately drove out to the mountains. So like 7/8 of my driving career has been in the mountains.
Been in the
Oh,
mountains.
you're
Makes
better for it.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it is kind of a weird thing though, even though I grew up very flat land.
Yeah.
And I had kind of an adjustment period too, I guess, now that I think about it, because I left Ohio for the first time when I moved to Glacier,
Right.
and I left my car behind, and we would drive all around in other people's cars, so it was fine. And then
Yeah.
by the time I brought my car out west, I was kind of already adjusted, if
Yeah.
you will.
I am thankful that I grew up in a place that had snow, like before I moved here.
Yes.
Because once you get that dynamic figured out, elevation and like twisty roads, that's the next step. But
Right.
it
Big
makes it
time.
a lot
Yeah,
easier.
same here for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely grew up in a snowy ass area.
Yeah, I definitely an ass area.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so my dad saw me once in Ann Arbor when I was really early.
Okay.
Mhm.
Within like a year. It wasn't like the first, because I did it in Ann Arbor 2 or 3 times, and then I left, and then we did it here, and then when I moved back to Ann Arbor for a winter.
Yeah.
Then one time I did it there, and my dad came and saw me, and I kind of ate shit.
Mhm. No, I could believe
I
that.
ate some poop.
Yeah.
But then he just came out, for the last one, and it was cool because he came out and got to see the spelling bee on Wednesday,
Nice.
which I made him co-host, and he hated it.
I still got to make it to one of those.
Oh, dude, you got to.
It's a
They're so
blast.
fun.
That's a blast.
Yeah.
They're a blasty blast. They should be. We were supposed to do them through April, then they kind of like at the last minute were like, let's not do anything for the last 2 weeks of
all.
April. But first Wednesday of May, hypothetically, we should be back. I'm kind of waiting to hear back from those
Cool.
guys.
I'm a pretty good speller. I could probably. Well, I guess if I'm hosting it.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you should definitely host it and not participate because it's way funnier making fun of people.
Okay.
It's a blast.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out. You know who actually won? Not the last spelling bee, the one before that. None other than Mr. Don Marzuka.
Oh yeah.
I could see that. He
Yeah.
seems like a good speller.
Yeah.
He showed up. Hadn't seen him in a while, and he showed up and won.
Yeah, I haven't seen that guy in a year.
I know. Well, he's been working his ass off at the grow op he's at.
Good for
Yeah.
him.
Hey, what's the name of the one he works at?
Binsk.
Binsk.
Yeah.
That's
Which
a
is-
weird name.
Is that like Eastern European?
I
Binsk.
guess.
Rural
I,
You'll
don't-
now
operation.
work for Binsk.
I should know this because I actually worked there for a period of time, but I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dom actually was the one that got me into the cannabis business.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Binsk.
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 Oh.
Fix vapor rub.
Yes, exactly.
That's
You
all I
nailed
could
it.
do. Okay.
Bix paper rub.
This is
Yeah,
So-
okay, John Malkovich.
So
we are crushing
we're
it.
just killing this podcast. Thanks for listening. For those who didn't just turn this thing off.
This has to be better than the daily. So whoever's listening to this, like, don't switch over to the daily because
The
Yeah,
fuck
don't
is
do
the
that.
daily?
I don't know, but I'm sure
Don't.
it sucks more than this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah.
okay,
It just
well,
sounds stupid.
I'll yeah. I was talking about my dad got to see the spelling bee and then stuck around for the show. It was a good time. So yeah, I don't know. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Have your
Nice.
parents seen it? Oh, I guess my parents have seen the online stuff I've done too.
Okay.
My brother came to the show right when we shut down with COVID.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he was
well,
hammered and
yeah.
was trying to high five Corey David on stage.
Yep.
I was like, Brad, stop doing that.
Oh, sorry guys.
My
It's
brother,
my brother.
I love my brother, but he can't handle his booze.
he loves a high five.
He loves a good
I
high five.
get it.
I mean, what drunk guy doesn't love a high five though?
Oh, there's few.
I've yet to meet one.
Howie Mandel,
Oh right, yeah, he's got that whole.
if he drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would
probably
be one,
doesn't-
though.
He probably doesn't drink.
Probably
actually.
not.
No.
He should, though, because alcohol is sterile.
I wonder if like that's the way that he deals with germs is he just gets really drunk and just doesn't care anymore.
It could be. If he knows he has to go out in the town, he's just
Yeah.
ripping shots.
Yeah, he's like, well, got to shoot down some Jameson before I leave.
He just covers
I
himself.
mean, that's
in
what
it.
I do with my emotions. So.
I mean, you're not wrong. Hey, cheers, bud.
Hey,
Woo.
that's a whole other kind of germ. Emotions. Gross.
Up next,
Yeah.
emotions. No. Okay.
Yeah, next topic.
Anyways,
Emotions.
my parents have not seen me because the only time I've ever done comedy is in Steamboat.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, we did it in Boulder that one time, but
That's true.
I don't really count that.
Colorado, you could say.
Yeah, like my dad, I think I've sent him clips, and then I think I might have sent my mom a clip, but I when it came to my mom, I really cut down just to this one joke, and I was like, okay, I don't really swear that much, and it's not bad subject matter.
Yep.
It's not like me making the joke about fucking spitting in a condom and jerking off. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's not mother approved.
no, my dad
Yeah,
thinks
yeah,
that shit's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my dad approves of it all.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
No.
Shout out to Don Morrill for
And
the show.
it's funny because there's a few things, and I'm not gonna like call them out, but like if you hear my comedy, you might hear some of the shit. But there was some stuff that I was like, "Hey, Dad, can I say this on stage?" He goes, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll just deny it." I was like,
Just
"Okay."
deny it.
Like, yeah, it's a joke. Like what?
The modern man.
Yeah, I was like, "Okay, that sounds good for me. I don't
That's how
give
it
a
works.
shit.
That's
As long as
right.
you don't care, I don't fucking
Deny, baby.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny stuff. It's weird when you start to get your family involved and you start to think about like my grandma watched some of my stuff, and a lot of my stuff, especially like a year or so ago, was relatively clean. And so my grandma was like, "Oh, you're so funny,"
Mhm.
and I was like, "Thanks, Grandma." And then I told her to watch or listen to something else. I think it was a podcast, and she like apparently showed it to her friends, and she told me, she's like, I had to turn it off like 30 seconds in. She was like, it was too much.
Showed it to her friends. Oh,
It's like,
I was like,
Grandma, we keep that
"Ooh."
in the family.
Yeah, right. Don't show your 80-year-old fucking friends
Yeah.
what an asshole I am.
I will say
Yeah.
I am dying to get my sister and her husband out to come see one of my shows, because my sister is, all my siblings are very funny people as well. My sister is very funny, but she has this like, I don't know, affinity to just like, if I'm trying to be funny, she just tries to keep a straight face and just looks at me like,
Oh yeah.
no.
Not easily impressed.
And then like, it's my goal. It's like, I'm gonna crack you. And then she finally laughs. But then her husband, he laughs at
Everything.
not everything, but he just
Well,
he
Easily.
loves a laugh,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's also very funny in his own way. And I would love to get her in a show, like, yeah, front row, and just like get her to
poke a little.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Well, you got the dates for this summer.
yes, June.
So we
11th.
got. So I guess we'll just go ahead and make some announcements.
Let's
Some
do announcements.
announcements.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
make some announcements,
meandering.
boys. So we're back at Schmiggity's.
Whoop.
I guess it'd be second weekend each month for a show. So it'd be June. I'm not looking at it. You are 9th and 10th?
Nope.
10th and 11th.
11th and 12th.
yeah.
Schmigs.
Fuck. Yeah, June 11th and 12th.
You were in
Friday,
the right
Saturday.
week.
I
Yeah.
was getting there. We're going to do our first show at Schmiggity's. We'll do one show a night before the bands come on is the plan as of now.
Nice.
Headliner is TBD. There's a little rumor that friend
Oh,
of
I've
the
heard about
show.
him. Oh,
Yo, you know T?
yeah. And
Mr.
BD.
BD?
I've just heard about BD, but I
His
know
name
T.
is Terrence Buchanan Dolomite. And
Well done.
he'll be there.
He created the peanut.
He sure did. Yes, George Washington Carver, Terrence Buchanan Dolomite, same guy.
TBD.
TBD. But yes, Senior Truer, Mr. Pat Truer, I believe, will be at that show.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
Love having Pat on the show.
I've got him unofficially on.
He doesn't know. We're getting there.
Yeah. I'm working out my negotiations with him before I talk to him about it. And then the next month, very excited, we're going to have Mr. Sam Talent come and headline
Of famous awesome comedy.
of famous hilarity. Holy
holy
shit,
shit,
is
he's
he
so
funny.
funny.
God damn. His book is also awesome, which you might have seen Stanhope. I almost said Hanhope.
Yeah.
Doug Stope.
Doug Stanhope.
Doug Stanhope just told Joe Rogan about it. I'm hoping it'd be awesome to have Sam on Joe Rogan if he ever went on there. But he wrote a novel about a road comedian, which has never really been a thing before.
No. Also, it's called Running the Light.
It's called Running the Light. It is fantastic.
I haven't read it, but I've heard great things.
Yeah, I just finished it. I gave it to Reed.
Yeah, I definitely want to get.
He
my
knows
hands
how to
on that.
read.
Reed can read,
Oh,
It'd be
great.
actually pretty funny if he was.
and his wife Wright can write.
Wait. Walked right into that one. That's good. That's
Yeah,
really good.
Thank
Okay.
you. But he I think Reed is driving up the glacier right now. You might
He
be able to
is.
get it from him.
He left today.
If his house is open, you could get it and read it while he's gone.
Yeah, whatever.
But awesome book, really super excited to have him in town. I got
Yeah.
to meet him. Jared and I both got to meet him one time at Ratio
Yeah, down in Denver.
Oh, I love Ratio.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
with
down around that was
with
cool.
our friend Mr. Sean Patton. That was an awesome show.
Actually, that was what? That was Sean. Oh yeah, it was Sean, Sypha, and Caitlin.
So it was Sean, Sypha, and Caitlin after the three of them just did our show at the
Yeah,
Snow Bowl.
that's right.
And we went down. The show was hosted by Sam Talent and then also featured Adam Caton Holland,
Yeah,
who was also fucking hilarious.
super funny.
Oh my God, was he funny. And a super nice guy. Like, since then, I've been, like, messaging him on Instagram. Like, hey, do you want to come? He's, like, the nicest person in the whole goddamn world. He was really nice when we were hanging out with him backstage.
Yeah,
He didn't stick around very long because he
No.
had his first kid was very little, and now
Like-
he's about
like
to have,
4 or 5 or something like that, or five or 6, something like that. Yeah.
like, months.
No.
No, it was that young. Like,
Really?
He just had the kid. And now he's...
No, because he talk. Oh yeah, he's talking about future times in the joke that I'm quoting. Okay,
Correct.
never mind.
Yeah, he was going to lie to
Yeah,
his
yeah,
kids
yeah.
about what sound a giraffe made. I don't want to spoil the bit.
Yeah, that's
It's very funny. And then,
I won't either. I'll keep it to myself.
yeah. Do you know Mack the joke ruiner, as per usual?
Yeah, I ruin most things.
Yeah.
Yep.
As we learned our last open mic, big asshole this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to surprise people just how mean and cruel I can be.
I know.
Yeah,
Dark horse.
Just get us kicked
God.
out of bars and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
craziness. How
crazy.
dare you jump off the deep end like that?
But we'll circle back to that
Yeah,
one.
we'll
Yeah,
come
let's
back to
circle
that.
back to that.
Let's put a pin in that.
So yeah, we got Sam
Um,
Talent in July.
And then, August 6th and 7th, we'll be joined by none other than our brilliant friend, Mr. Sean Patton, is coming back to the boat.
Woo! Is it just gonna be Sean or is it gonna be Sean and Caitlin?
I believe it'll be Sean and Caitlin,
Okay, yeah,
unless I hear different. Caitlin usually likes coming out.
yeah. I was gonna say I hope so.
So
I fucking
unless
love,
unless something else comes up, I assume she's coming, and
Yeah.
I hope she does because she's the best.
I love both of them. They're so fucking
so
nice.
great.
They're both awesome.
They're so awesome.
And there's not. I don't want to say they are planning to bring a special guest.
We're,
but
yeah, we're hoping.
I
for
don't
a
want
guest.
to-
Is it a puppy?
Yes.
Oh, a comedian. Oh, yeah.
It's
okay.
a human
Oh, great.
man.
No, yeah, we need.
Well, that really narrows it down.
Well, I mean by half.
Hmm.
2/3. Let's be honest. It's comedy.
Yeah.
Yes, should be coming. Hopefully,
That'll be awesome.
well, it'll be awesome if this person comes. I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, you'll hear it in the future if it's a real deal.
This person might have done
Don't
the
even.
foreword in Sam Talent's book. There's your hint.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
There you go. Running the light.
Yeah.
So that's the stuff we got coming up for the summer. And plus, we'll be running open mics again starting in June, every Tuesday at the press.
Yerp.
And most likely Spelling Bee still every Wednesday at the
Yeah.
Whiskey Company. So,
Mm.
cool,
Great things coming up.
cool stuff.
Get it in your calendar.
Get it in your calendar. What else? What else we got to mention, boys?
I don't know. I just realized that we are taking videos. Every time I burp off the side of the mic, it doesn't really matter because the video can still see me doing it.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to it,
Yeah, that's true.
which I appreciate.
Pretty sure I just burped into the mic, so
I didn't hear it.
you can edit that.
Well, that's what this filter's for.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
the burp filter.
Yeah, that's all it is.
and my nasally breathing habits.
And you're,
Dude, I'm the same fucking way. I can never breathe out
What
of
was
my...
that kid from Hey Arnold? Yeah,
And then Helga would just fucking
Yep.
smoke him in
That's
the face
me.
and break
That's
his
me.
glasses.
that guy. And then someone told me once in college, like, "Hey, you know who you remind me of?" Which has never like paid off in like in a good way.
it's
for
never
me.
like, oh,
No.
George
It's like,
Clooney? No.
This has got to be good. And they're like Squidward from
What?
SpongeBob, because like I had allergies, like especially in the Midwest, and I'm still kind of like nasally, but they're like, yeah,
Was
you-
your nose really inflamed from your
yeah,
allergies?
yeah,
to the
and so I
point-
was just kind of like, Squidward. It's awesome. That's not a stretch. And then one other time, someone was like, "You know who you remind me of?" Like years later, I'm like, "Well, this can't be. This won't end well." They're like, Eeyore from like, what?
Like, what?
They just said it like it was
Thanks.
supposed to be a good thing. I was like,
Cool.
I just
Isn't that great?
I just walked away. I was like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, thanks,
like,
ass.
fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I once got told I looked like Post Malone,
Mm.
That's true.
which,
I thought you were more of a pre-Malone.
yeah, no, I don't. I just don't.
Oh.
I just don't fucking get it though. Like, I don't look anything like Post Malone.
Well, the glaring lack of face tattoos
Yeah, that was the first
is the
thought
first change.
Yeah, and then on top of that, head structure and facial structure.
But beard and hair.
I know. Well, no,
Yours
I
is
didn't.
red,
To be honest, I didn't have the hair at the time, and I only had a mustache.
Oh, that's weird then. I don't know. What
I
they were
still looked nothing like Post
So this is a
Malone.
while ago then.
This is in Thailand.
thinking.
Some chick from Vermont just walks up to me
Oh,
and goes,
okay.
"You look like Post Malone," and I went, "What?" And then we banged on a beach.
I feel like maybe she was just a really big Post Malone fan. And
Yeah.
I mean, clearly,
I think
needed
so.
to
if she banged him right
just
afterwards.
needed to manifest that in some way.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough. It was.
Cheers.
It was
to
not.
that.
Yeah. No,
Did she
it's-
say, "Let me see your post, Malone"?
Nah, it's more like a steak.
It's more of a your steak, Malone.
Yeah, it's like a horseshoe spike. But
It's like a little flag to let you know that there's electric cables
Yeah,
below
like-
the ground.
you know, in
It's
cartoons
like
when
when
they-
you train a dog in an electric fence, they have those little tiny flags. Yeah,
I was thinking
real
like
thin.
I was thinking like when you have the gun in the cartoon, it just shoots a flag out and says "bang." It's like that, but there's no flag.
It's just semen.
No,
Oh,
that's just the little black piece, but it's white. and
oh,
really
it's just
small.
the flag holder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not even a flag on it.
I thought you were trying to explain how your penis worked. Like, you know how when you
Yeah,
pull a trigger,
it
it
no, it
comes out?
unravels like a flag. It doesn't get longer; it just gets
Yeah.
bigger.
No, I remember this from
Thinner.
sex ed in 7th grade.
Yeah, it happens. You
the
know,
cartoon gun, bang. This is how it works.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, sex ed teacher, how do you bang? And she was like, just like this.
And
I
you're
was
like, I do that on her face.
Like, so I do that in her butt, and then we have a baby. Is that what I'm hearing?
So you're saying I have to shoot a flag into this woman's ass?
Yes.
Oof. I saw a sign in Utah the other day when I was coming home, and it just said, "Worried? Jesus offers security." And it literally made me laugh so hard. And then about a mile down the highway, there was a cow on the side of the road, and I've never seen a cow like actually take a piss. It looked like,
Really?
yeah, well, dude, I didn't grow up with cows. I grew up on the ocean. I know it looks like
There's
when a fucking
cows. And,
You-
okay.
You don't have
anyways.
sea cows?
those are vastly different.
Manatees.
Wow.
Anyways,
You can't see them pee because they're already in the
because
water.
they're in the
That's
water,
true. That
exactly.
makes sense.
Unless it's really yellow, you can't see a spread.
Unless they're really dehydrated, which
Yeah.
again is
Damn,
unlikely.
that manatee is dehydrated.
Yeah, no
Manatee's
shit.
been boozing.
Dude, okay, so I saw that sign, and I'm laughing my ass off, and there's people passing me on the highway because my car only goes about 65. And then I passed a pasture with a bunch of cows. Excuse me. And I saw a cow pissing, and I didn't realize it just looks like a little fire hydrant got punched off of their ass, and then it's just leaking out
Oh, yeah.
at high velocity. Like it,
The pressure is really
Unreal.
impressive.
yeah. To
Mhm.
which I laughed even fucking the amount, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Well, they're
Like,
cows.
holy,
It's
I
like
know, but
4
holy
times
shit.
bigger than
They're
us. Yeah.
literally like a tank.
I know, but it blew just the succession of things. Like, I'm trying to find the connection between these two. Like, if Jesus is real, why did I look at that sign and watch that cow piss? You know what I'm saying?
It's a sign.
Like, a sign of what though? Like, is
It
it
was
like a
clearly
final
a-
destination kind of thing? I'm gonna drown in cow piss or
Oh,
something.
That'd be
Then like that's what I'm worried about, or
a rough way to go.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Not
or,
ideal for sure.
Not ideal.
or maybe I'll eat some like watery beef, but it's actually like water mold or something. I don't.
I was just picturing you getting waterboarded with like a fire hose of cow piss.
Oh no, I just imagine them hoisting up a cow over my face, and then it just
Like
starts.
Jurassic Park style. It's in like a gurney thing, and it's like. they just-
I'm not sure that a cow could perform under that sort of pressure.
I know it probably could.
I can barely pee if someone talks to me like at the urinal.
Really?
Or
Are
yeah.
you shy peer?
Yeah, I got shy kidneys.
Oh, dude, I am
Ooh.
not.
Sometimes it takes me a second to like if someone.
Yeah,
like,
once it
walks
gets
up.
started, it's fine.
Yeah.
But that initial
Oh no, dude,
Yeah.
I am.
good on you.
I'm.
That's great.
Well, no, it's because I think I hold in a piss too long. Like, not that I'm not. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't like. It's not. It's just every time I go to piss, there's no distinction between when my dick leaves and when pee starts. It's just like I'm whipping it out and I'm peeing. You know what I'm
Whoa.
saying? It doesn't matter what's going on either. I will.
That's pretty risky.
Yeah.
Because what if the zipper gets stuck?
Yeah, what if you like someone bumps you or something?
Here's the thing. I haven't worn underwear for a long time. You gain skills after a while.
like this skill to have no feeling in the front of your penis because it rubs on denim all day?
No. You know what it does help with? Lasting longer when you take a piss.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's where that was going.
That's what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Nice. I was trying to think of a random thought I had today. Slide me my phone. I wrote down a random thought the other day.
You wrote down a random thought. It sounds like all of my jokes.
Right?
It's just a random thought with no punchline.
Oh, God. So this is a joke we had. I'm trying to figure out how to make this into a bit, but this is a joke we had at the end of the season with my friends from work. And someone was like, oh, like if that guy had money, like he would just have like a giant bag of cocaine. Like, because he would just like blow his money on cocaine. And then someone was like, yeah, like a rock climbing bag. Like, you know, those, like
Yeah,
the rock
a
climbing
powder
bag are just,
pouch.
yeah, a
Tuck bag,
powder pouch. So it'd be like, and then we just kept like picturing just like you're like going somewhere and you put your hands in your rock climbing bag behind your back and just pull out like your hands are just covered in cocaine. Just like, and then it was like the joke was just like someone comes out of the bathroom at Double Diamonds and there's like coke on their face, like, I was just bouldering pretty hard in there.
You see the wall there, dude? You bouldered the shit out of that, man. Holy fuck.
It's like a 5'9".
And you're like, what? You're just doing coke, and you walk in, someone's literally on the ceiling.
Actually, he's trying to, like, they're just dumping cocaine
Yeah,
into their
just-
nose.
But they're
actually-
they're still doing cocaine.
Yeah.
Rock climbing. It's all a front.
It's just a new style of doing cocaine. It's like extreme coke.
Extreme.
I want to do
the
coke
new
at
X
Double
Games.
Diamonds, but I got to learn how to boulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So-
Like I don't have the
know.
grip strength to do it.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that, man. My arms get so pumped, I got to shake one out, you know? Just trying to dump that bag in, you know? It hurts the bicep.
Mom, if you hear this podcast ever, I haven't done cocaine. So
Mom, I've definitely done cocaine. You're not going to ever hear this.
Mom, that's none of your business.
So a random thought I had that was funny last night when I was like wide awake was when I was a kid, like we used to watch Cops a lot,
Fuck yeah.
and
Sweating.
when someone would get maced in the face, their face would usually get pixelated. So I just had that correlation that like, okay, when someone gets maced, their face
Their
is
face just
pixelated
turns
on
into-
video, and so then like it stuck with me like longer than I would want to admit, because then like I'd see like these investigative shows where like someone wanted to hide their identity. I'm like, wow, they really want to hide their identity.
They maced him.
They were willing to get maced for this. It's like, dang, you're really committed. You really want to say something. But then, like, about the time that the Girls Gone Wild commercial started coming
And you're
out,
like, they
I was
maced
like,
their titties?
wait, maybe they don't. Maybe it's not mace. Maybe it's...
Maybe there's something else happening.
I'm a graphic designer. This is embarrassing.
Wait, hold on. How old? You like recently?
No, I just realized last night, or it's like a memory that I had. Like, that's funny that I thought that for...
Okay, so how old were
while.
you, do you think, when you finally made the switch from realizing like, oh.
I think I said it out loud, like around my mom or like brother, and they're like, "No, you idiot!" My mom wouldn't say it. My brother definitely.
Your
would.
mom's like, you fucking loser, and pushed you down into the dirt.
Stairs actually, but yeah, no,
Right.
never, no. It was probably middle school, grade school. Like,
Okay.
I don't know how old are you. I have no idea. I've
Like grade school, elementary school, you're like 9, 10. When you go up to like middle school's like roughly 10 to 14-ish,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
maybe like 7 to 8. That feels like a
Oh, wow.
time to believe stupid stuff.
Yeah, you were a smart person. I mean,
I could.
So
say
you were
anything right now.
watching Girls Gone Wild at 7 or 8?
No, no, that yeah. So that's when it clicked in college. Was like, yeah, it's probably not mace. I never saw the video.
oh no, that's what I meant.
It's
when
just
it
like the
clicked.
late night commercials. No, I mean, obviously this is a joke. I'm working out, but
Yeah.
no, I think I was somewhere late grade school. I said
Okay.
it out loud. My brother,
I
mom
was like, no, stupid.
"No, you idiot! They just do that later."
to be fair, I understand how you're feeling, except mine's way worse. Well, at least in my opinion. I didn't realize why it was called tie-dye until I was like 22.
Okay.
That's like the simplest thing to understand.
What did you think it was?
A weird name for putting dye on fucking shirts. Like I did
yeah,
not.
And
I
then
mean,
you tie it up, and then you dye
Yeah.
it.
it is
Right.
pretty self-explanatory now that I think about it. Not
Yeah.
to like pour salt in the
Gonna be
wound.
really
No, but-
honest, I didn't think about the tie part that hard until like right now.
Okay, yeah, but like you still understood it.
And if
though,
we're honest,
right?
it's rubber
Yeah.
bands.
You're right. It is
Yeah,
rubber
so-
bands.
It
Whoever
should be
uses a
band
string is
dye.
whoever uses string is a fucking serial killer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took me a long time to be like, oh, I tie it and then you dye it. Of course. Yeah, I feel stupid for that one.
Yeah.
It was like in the middle of actually tie dyeing something too, and like spraying the shit. I was like,
Oh.
Like, that's how we get the name.
yeah.
I had a dumb. Well, this is a dumb thing when I was a kid too. I was just telling somebody about this other day. I don't think I've said it on the podcast, but you know, the Rolling Stones song "Beast of Burden."
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'll never be your beast of burden.
You thought
Right.
it was Beasta?
No. So my mom owned a very large Chevy Suburban. You already noticed it.
A Beast Suburban?
No, a big Suburban. I'll never be your big Suburban. That was like all the context I had.
Oh, this could be a whole podcast right
Oh,
now.
God.
Songs that we mistake.
Do you got any more?
Yeah. What's the Elton John song? Tiny Dancer.
Is it Tony Danza?
Tony Dancer. That's like the classic.
That's
That's
or
how.
Topless Dancer?
Oh, Topless Dancer. Yeah.
Fuck, there's another Elton John song.
While you're remembering it, I just remember Tiny
Oh.
Dancer was like, I lived in this dorm in college my sophomore year. It was all these guys like kind of antisocial. We didn't really hang out, but we'd all like have our doors open
Yeah.
and people would just be playing music, kind of talking, and then someone would randomly call out like, "Play Tiny Dancer," and it would get really quiet, and then someone would just hit play, and it's like Tiny Dancer would play like in its
The whole,
entirety,
like,
and
yeah.
like no talking. And I just like to picture like everyone else in that hall just like
Just like,
sitting back and like taking a break from their homework and just like, you know, lip syncing along.
just like really feeling it.
Hold me closer, Tony Dancer.
It's like, you ever see that episode of Seinfeld
Dun, dun,
with
dun.
Elaine's boyfriend, and anytime Desperado comes on, he shushes everyone?
Yeah.
I don't remember this one.
Yeah, I do remember
You know
that.
that? You know the Eagles song
I could-
Desperado?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. Mhm.
Yeah, but like it would come on, he'd always be like, shh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that. It was exactly that.
Yes, as I imagine that's what every person in the dorms did.
And that was our moment of zen, just all singing along quietly to Tiny Dancer.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
What's the fucking? It's a cover, but it's by or there's a cover by Uncle Cracker. It's like, give me the Beat Boys.
Give me the Beat Boys. Oh,
give me the Beach Boys and
I
freeze
always. Well, I did and freeze my mole.
my mole. I mean, when I was really little, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when
I
I was
thought it-
like,
I thought it was Beach Boys until a very late time. In
well, I was
life.
gonna say the freeze my mole part went away as I got older, but I still thought it was the Beach Boys for a long time. And then my dad was like, "Beat," and I was like,
Yeah.
"What? Yeah, what about it? I don't." He's like, "No, it's give me the beat." And I was like,
comma boys.
I was like, no, like give me the Beach Boys, like put on the Beach Boys. I
Yeah.
want to hear the Beach Boys
Everybody wants to hear the Beach
Yeah,
Boys.
it makes sense.
and free my soul.
Yeah.
The Beach Boys are awesome. He's
That's
like,
true.
Beach
and-
Boys are good.
yeah, and my
love the
dad
Beach
was
Boys.
like, Google the fucking lyrics right now. He's like, I'll bet you money. I was like, $5. I lost.
You bet. You gave up $5 on that.
Well, I bought my dad a drink, but yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah. That's what happens when you're drunk in a bar at 2 a.m, though,
Yeah.
and that fucking song comes on.
Wow.
Worst things have happened.
Yeah,
That is true.
nuclear war.
Has happened at 2 a.m. in a bar. At the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar.
Wow.
You know that song?
What? No.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
great song.
dude. Fuck, what is the name of that band? They have a song called High Voltage that was it was on the Charlie's Angels 2 soundtrack. No big deal. It's when they're at the dirt bike track, just saying. Yeah. God, Lucy Lou's a babe.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I forget what that band's called, but you should
There's
look
a
up
song
this-
called, I think it's just called The Gay Bar.
Yeah, it's Electric Six. Gay Bar by Electric Six.
That's-
You should watch the music video. It has Abe Lincoln in it.
The real one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He
Yeah,
was
they
in
did-
between hunting vampires and he did the music
Hey,
video.
Yes.
let's talk about that movie for 2 hours. That is a great movie.
Have you seen it?
Several times.
Really?
I'm not.
Like you literally
Being
think
a
it's a
joke.
great movie.
It's actually
Yes.
it's hilarious.
The fact that like whoever wrote that story like took the time to like tie in history with maybe vampires.
So it's historically accurate.
as much as it can be, or it's completely.
Yeah,
accurate.
or is it? Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is it?
Abe Lincoln's pretty cool already, and then that movie's just like,
He
He's on
did
a
have
whole
an
other
affinity
level.
for silver and garlic.
yeah.
Hmm.
Sketchy.
Have you seen the movie? Have you guys seen this movie?
I've not.
No, I've not. That's why this is kind of blowing
watch
my
this
mind.
movie and then watch Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Same.
What?
I'm not joking. I think same author.
How the
He wrote a
fuck?
book and then like same director.
I forgot that was a thing.
I didn't
These
know that was a
Pride
fucking
and
thing.
Prejudice.
This is what humanity needs more of this.
Yeah,
Like,
I concur, and I haven't even seen them.
like highbrow and lowbrow just
That's
Smash
fantastic.
into each
merge
other.
together. It's great.
Oh.
It's so great.
That reminds me, I had a. I think this is funny. At work, my buddy is from Florida, and at some point he just like flexed, and he's like, "You see these? I call these Pride and Prejudice." And I was like, "Preston, you're from Florida. The whole body is prejudice."
Well done. Yes.
I felt pretty good.
On
about
your
it.
feet.
I can.
Yeah, like
Nice.
that quick.
That is quick.
Oh,
I can
thank you.
actually. I can
That's
see.
really good.
I can already imagine how Preston reacted to that too.
He went like this.
Yeah, he like literally puts his hand on his stomach
Yeah,
and shit.
he
He doesn't.
silent
He doesn't
laughs.
make. Yeah, he doesn't make any noise. He just makes a face and like.
He's a silent laugher.
Yeah.
One time.
laugher. Yeah.
Oh my
Shout
god.
out to Preston Koke, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Quiet laughers. They're the worst.
They're-
Especially at a conference. Like I can see you laughing, but I can't hear you.
No,
And I am a quiet laugher, so like I'm
I
very hypocritical
I
there.
partially disagree. I think if you can bring someone to silent laughter, and I don't mean like.
Okay.
Oh, there's a point where it's an overload and you get
Right.
to silent
Yes.
laughter.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
you can make someone laugh so hard that their laugh disappears,
Yeah.
you
They're
won.
like struggling to breathe.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
steps away from cardiac arrest.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what I go for every time.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
say that's.
Borderline homicide. That's
yes,
what I'm aiming
exactly. That is
new
a
term-
special.
new meaning to the term
for. Killing. Yes.
Killing it.
Yeah, literally.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, and it's funny because it's the other way around. Because it's if you have a silent laugher and you like really kill them, then they start laughing out loud.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's for everyone else, it's the other way around. It's like you have to like get to the point where you're gonna die if you silent laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Right.
God damn.
Is there any other dumb lyrics? Any misheard lyrics?
Oh God, some other misheard.
The big classic one is Jimi Hendrix. Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Yeah. Okay.
Down, down, down.
I wonder. Yeah. Okay. No. We're gonna bail on that.
Okay.
I wonder if like some guy realized like his sexual orientation from that song, but then realized he misheard it. And he's like, oh fuck.
Well, he's like, Jimmy's gay. I can be gay too.
Right.
Great.
One
And
of
he like
those.
comes out of the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's fine if he is. I hope he didn't have to like walk it back and be like, oh, I totally misheard that song.
Or like he
Yeah,
found
but-
out that Jimmy wasn't gay, and he was like, my whole life's a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn you, Jimmy.
Another song that I used to like kind of fuck up the lyrics a little bit. In Benny and the Jets,
Yeah.
one of the lyrics is like she's got electric boots or something like that.
Yeah.
I always thought it was electric boobs when I was a kid. And I remember
Sick.
like no, but I remember being like a kid and I was like, yeah, my dad lets me listen to this song. It says boobs.
Yeah. Electric
Yeah.
boobs. Those are cool.
Although to
I
be
don't
honest,
know
what
those
the,
look like.
yeah, what do electric boots look like? What the fuck?
Well, I imagine in both
is-
the case of the boots and the boobs, you can see them in the dark, which would be handy.
Yeah, I think they just light up.
Okay.
Probably just light up.
The light up sneakers.
I just imagine light up areolas.
That's exactly what I was just
I
picturing.
just keep
yeah.
coming back to Austin Powers and the fembots.
Oh yeah,
That's-
dude,
that's what-
machine gun jubblies, of
Yeah,
course.
that's what this is.
I love how in the second one they're just like it's just like Vanessa was a fembot, and they're like, yes, we knew.
We know.
And then they just move on. They just move on immediately.
Just explain it
Like,
away. so-
anyways, next mission, Austin.
yeah. Into intro. Yeah.
Also, Mrs. Kensington might be the biggest babe in cinema history.
I don't know about that, but she's up there.
She's up there.
Yeah, she's up there.
I'd give her a top 10, and that's a big list.
Ooh.
Wait, who's this?
So the-
Elizabeth Hurley?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
And it's
no.
specifically in Austin Powers.
Yeah, I don't know about top 10.
I don't know about top 10.
Actually-
I'd say she's top 20, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Actually, you know, I need to immediately walk this back because the very next movie,
Heather Graham.
Heather Graham
Yeah.
totally outbabed her.
Yeah, like cannonball
She's-
in a kiddie pool.
She
She's-
outbabed
Her
her.
splash.
Monster babe.
She definitely outbabed her. As far as the movie goes, but as far as my personal idea goes, I would take Elizabeth Hurley over
Over Heather
Heather
Graham.
Graham. Yeah.
It's okay to be wrong.
You should burn your onesie.
This is America.
Fucking watch your mouth.
Yeah, if he burns his onesie, then you're just a guy in a onesie. And
No, Dan has one too. It's okay.
You threaten me. You threaten my
we
family.
we burn each
That's
other's.
fine. You talk shit about my onesie, dude.
I'll fucking kill you.
I'm gonna catch these hands. Catch these onesie fucking bearing hands.
Just imagine us fighting in these onesies
oh,
in the front yard. The cops show up. They spotlight it.
8 in the morning. No, it's 8 in the morning. Kids are going to school.
There's coffee stains.
Yeah.
One of your butt flaps is wide open.
Just ass
Why?
hanging
No
out.
one knows.
There's like
hanging out of it.
There's Cinnabon frosting just stuck. Cinnabon frosting stuck to the front of it.
There's a few different types of glazes.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah, SpaghettiOs, big
Yeah.
time. Oh buddy.
Oh, that'd be so fucking.
Oh man, I want to keep the misheard lyrics thing going. Is there any other ones you guys can think of?
What-
Well, I mean, I listened to a lot of Nirvana in high school.
Oh god,
dude,
it's all
and-
misheard lyrics.
Yeah.
And like I was like, what is he saying? And then I'd go read it and be like, this doesn't help at all. But
Yeah.
I still love this song.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And even like looking back to old interviews, he's like, it's not as complex. It's like there's not a lot to it. Like
Yeah, he's like,
You're-
don't overthink it.
yeah, it's just music.
Oh, no,
so-
it's-
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm on heroin right now. Don't.
No, it's just the
don't ask
beauty
me
of
questions.
fucking melody, man.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Oh yeah.
Dude, some of the biggest songs in the world are literally the most bullshit lyrics that just have a good melody.
Oh god, yeah.
Yep.
As long as it has a catchy tune, no one really fucking cares.
Yes.
Like that's number one rule of fucking writing a pop song.
Yes.
Write the melody and then the lyrics.
Yes.
Mhm.
Holy shit. It's not that I mean, like, I can't do it, but like in the grand scheme, it's not that hard.
That's how Rage Against the Machine would write. Is Tom Morello would just like come up with like basically the band would just like make a riff and then what's his face would just rap over it.
Yeah, Zach Taylor, Rocha,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Rocco, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done some stuff with
Run the Jewels.
Run the Jewels. Yeah.
On the Jews.
They're both of those artists are on my spin playlist, my workout playlist.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Gets me pumped.
Are you a spinner?
Yeah. Usually by myself though, because I get really sweaty. And, yeah, it's just better for everyone that way.
Right on.
Yeah.
I knew a girl once who was a spinner.
Like
So-
actual spin, like
Yeah.
stationary bikes.
I was
What?
Oh.
I was
thinking
trying to
Kyle
make a
just got
sex joke
saddles.
out of this,
Oh,
and
okay.
I was sad at myself for failing so hard.
yeah,
to
no,
make that
that
work.
wasn't a good one.
No, I wanted to make it about Mack trying to be a spinner, and I was like, maybe they don't know what I'm talking about, so I'll say girl, and then it was like, the joke's
Yeah.
gone. It just faded away.
Yeah.
Well, your
fair enough.
first mistake was trying to do that joke,
Yeah.
bouncing off of me, because I'm just devoid of humor or feelings.
Tell by the tone of your voice.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of voids, we, we were going
Thanks,
to
Kyle.
we were going to circle back to how you got us kicked out of the whiskey company,
Oh, yeah.
which has been a theme
Yeah.
on this podcast lately.
Yeah.
On that
so
note, also,
I-
could you hand me a PBR?
Oh, this.
That little guy?
A pibble, if you will.
A pibble, blue ribble. Thank you.
Ooh,
Jared, how are you doing?
I'm good. I only need the one. I'm trying to watch my figure.
You're wearing a onesie. You don't. You literally don't. You could just. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I'm learning about this as we go.
Well, we just broke it to you last week.
Yeah.
So-
Well, how about this? You explain the
basically-
situation
okay.
of what
So
went down
what
on
was
stage.
it?
What
few weeks
happened?
ago? A month ago?
It was like
This
2-3 weeks
was-
ago.
It was the first Wednesday of the month.
Yeah. So we had open mic
Tuesday of the month.
Tuesday. Yeah, I was gonna say Tuesday. Open mic. I was doing my bit, moderately killing, not really.
Murdering.
I had 90% of the audience listening to me and like along for the ride, chuckling respectfully. There was this one table of 3 young gentlemen sitting in the middle of the room, talking amongst themselves quietly. I'll give them that, but they were talking amongst
They
themselves.
weren't that quiet.
Okay,
I
well,
could hear their
I mean, the room
conversation.
was quiet
I
because they were
couldn't hear it
listening to
'cause,
you.
Yeah, my voice was
Yeah.
blaring into the microphone.
Right.
So I was like, well, this is annoying. I mean, like, I'm going to get through my set, but, like, for the next comedians, like, I kind of want to nip this in the bud.
Yeah.
The butt. Is it the butt or the butt?
Yes.
Yes.
That's another one I didn't get for a long time.
Yeah.
I was like, what does this mean? Oh, bud, like it's a planting thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they're talking amongst themselves, and I reference them. I say, like, hey, oh, these guys are still figuring out what I was saying. Then they did not hear me. They were ignoring me. And so I just went along with it and basically, like, dubbed over what they were talking about, right? Is
Yeah,
that-
like
is
did
that-
their monologue basically.
And it
Yes.
lasted for like 30 seconds, and it was probably my best bit of the night. Like,
It killed.
It played
had,
pretty well.
had
yeah.
the room rolling, and nothing like derogatory or mean or.
It was like you were like, I'm dumb too, or something like that, right?
No, I messed
No.
up. I messed up my line saying like they took a boat or a train from Germany to Boston. I was like, sorry, train, boat, whatever. I mix those up.
Okay.
And so just
One's on water.
edit those out. But I was just like joking, like, no, man, he meant they took a boat from Germany and blah blah blah, and it just kind of spiraled into nonsense, really.
Yeah, pretty
Mhm.
much.
But then I finally got their attention. I was like, hey, what are you guys talking about? And the spokesperson of the table, the head douchebag, was
The
like,
older guy in the middle, right?
no, he was pretty quiet. No,
fucking-
Oh, you're talking about transgender Milan.
Yes.
Yes.
that guy, he's like, oh, it's boring. You wouldn't want to know. And I said, yeah, what are you guys talking about? I just asked you. And so then he thought it was okay during COVID while there's still a mask mandate. He started to approach the stage without a mask.
Yeah,
And-
he thought you meant like, oh, come up here and tell it. And so he got up and started
Yeah.
walking towards the stage.
Yeah.
So I feel like this guy's never been to any sort of comedy scenario where it's like, just say it from where you're sitting.
Yeah.
So he kept walking to the stage, and I was like, what are you doing? Sit down. No, don't. And
You literally just like, dude, COVID, like sit down.
yeah,
please.
and I keep it pretty clean for most of my sets, but
Yeah.
I did at one point say, sit the fuck down. Like, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Also, maybe don't talk when people are doing comedy. And so then,
Which is, by the way, completely okay in my book.
Which is fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
like,
and like it's like even if they kept talking, it's like that's fine. Like it's good practice for all of us. But
yeah.
do not like walk around without a mask, and definitely don't try and approach the stage while people are doing music, comedy, anything. So that's like what kind of set me off. But even then, I think in my perspective, I kept it pretty calm and pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And like they were cool after
And
that.
yeah, they
Yeah.
were laughing the whole time.
They were
Yeah.
had a great time. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, we were saying mean shit to their face. Like Reed and I both called dude transgender Mulan.
And he fucking died both.
And he loved
laughed
it.
his ass off both times.
Yes.
And they got it. Like they understood. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
comedy,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they were rolling with it. So.
Yeah.
So that was it, and I got off stage, and I even like talked to a couple of people. Like, I feel kind of bad about that. Like, was I too mean? I think it was like Spencer and Kaylin or someone. They're like, no, that was fine.
Yeah.
But I was still just like, it's whatever. I just need to get out of here.
Yeah.
And so then nothing. I heard nothing until just a few. I'm burping.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, while you're burping, I after the show, the GM of the place pulled me into the office and was like, "Hey, that was really mean. I didn't like that." And I was kind of like,
What?
"What?" Like I was just like, "I guess." I was like, "I didn't think it was." I thought he handled it just fine.
Yeah.
And those guys still had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
No one
So,
complained.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, how else are you supposed to? What do you just let people talk? Like,
Yeah.
no, shut the fuck
Well,
up.
then
dude.
also like
yeah.
like they didn't have bouncers or they didn't have anyone like
Right.
managing the crowds anyways.
Right.
Once he said that, he's like, well, I was like, the guy was walking towards the stage, and he's like, yeah, well, we don't have bouncers, and I was like, well, I know, but also like, that's part of why he had to handle it himself, and also like, maybe like you're still in charge here. Like, what if there's a band? Like, you don't have bouncers when you have bands. If someone just started rushing
Yeah.
the bass player,
Yeah.
are you just gonna sit there and watch it happen, or what are you
Yeah.
gonna do? This is your place.
Exactly. It's like you're in control.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and ultimately responsible. And like, of course, I'm not like trying to specifically like hurt someone or be mean to them, but also just trying to keep the environment conducive for doing stand-up open mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you were fine.
Yeah.
We've all
Okay, what blew my mind is that's not even the worst thing that's happened with a audience member
Yeah.
in that fucking place.
not even by a fucking
Like,
mile.
Not even.
It's
that
not
was
even
like
the top
ni-
25.
That was like the nicest way to handle
Yeah.
it. Not even kidding. That was
Yeah.
like the nicest fucking way.
I think every one of us not named Mac has told someone to shut the fuck up
Yes.
at least once
Yes.
there. God, I mean, like that weird family. Like Newland was just like, you guys suck.
Yeah. And Ed's like, come on
Neil-
back.
Neil-
Yeah, well,
Nayland
yeah.
can handle a heckler. He does pretty well.
No, he does
Yeah.
good with that.
Yeah.
It's all about kind of like giving them the attention and then taking it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, okay, go away.
Well, that was like, even though I fucking roped him into it, but it was like when I did the Chad thing. And I was like, hey, Chad, nice peng hat. You play golf? When he started to like answer, I was like, whatever, dude. And just kept going on with the set. Like,
Yeah.
I don't actually fucking care.
I did that the one time we were at the whiskey company. I did the 666 Club joke. And
Oh,
some guy
yeah.
was like, I'm in it. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, man, I'm 6 feet tall. And I was like, that's enough.
Yeah.
Just right away.
Got it.
So, I mean, that kind of stuff, I don't know. The whole situation with the whiskey company really surprised me. But, yeah. And then they were like, we don't want to do open mics anymore, like, because, like, just anybody can come up and say something. And I was like, these were all regulars.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy, Mack, was in one of the shows, like, not an open mic, a show,
Yeah.
and you were at it, and you saw
like
him.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks prior.
2 weeks prior.
And, like, this stuff happens, and whatever, like, he has the right to his opinion, and
Of
I
course.
will apologize and try to explain it. Like, I'm not going to pretend like he's wrong, or I'm not, like, casting blame, but also it's just kind of like, really? This was the straw?
It's
Yeah,
just
that's-
annoying.
That
Yeah.
was the straw on the camel's back.
And
Yeah.
at this point, I'm kind of like, if you guys don't get it, then, like, I'll just go somewhere else that does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the part of the thing with doing all this shit, regardless if it's just an open mic, is like that's gonna happen, and if you feel that way, then you need to do something about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll handle it in that fashion.
Right.
And that, like I said, that was a nice way to handle it.
Yeah.
Usually, it does not go that nice.
Yeah.
Actually, usually it's quite the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know exactly what part dude had a problem with either. I'd be kind of curious as
Yeah.
to what.
I'm very curious too.
And
Yeah.
I haven't talked to the actual owners since then either,
Yeah.
who just heard this all secondhand. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm obviously still curious about it, but also, like, I can just shrug and be like, if it doesn't
mean,
work for you guys, it doesn't work for you guys.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
And if that's if in that case, if they're like, this is too much, then I'm like, then we need to go somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not. By the way, still love Steamboat Whiskey. Not
Still
saying
love Steamboat
not
Whiskey.
saying we don't. It's one of those things. Like if we're not made to be in that situation for you,
Yeah.
okay, like that's fine.
It's got to be a mutual beneficial relationship.
Right, and that's my
and,
point.
Yeah, and also, like, love that place, love everyone
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
there, and we'll definitely go back there. Like, don't have a problem with it, but it just, I think it's all a learning experience for a lot of us. We're just getting into this, like, in our first few years.
I mean,
of-
we
Yeah,
all
for
are,
sure.
and it's like that's exactly it. We're all kind of winging it. That's the story of this podcast. For
Yeah.
those of you who've listened from the beginning, is it's a story of us like we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
I mean-
we're making it happen. I mean, we're figuring it out now.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's there's always work to be done, and there's work
Yes.
being done. As if like you said, if people have been following from the beginning, you can definitely hear quite the difference between episode 2 and episode 52.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like, there's a vast difference.
Oh,
in
it's
that time.
We're still not very funny, but
that
Just
part
a
we're still
little-
figuring
Yeah,
out.
that's the hard part.
you know, that takes a little bit
They
more effort,
always
but-
say with
Professionalism.
comedy, the funny comes last.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
I'm just kind of getting all of the other ducks in a row, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know, one day I'll make a good joke.
One day you'll have a whole line of ducks.
And one day I'll be like,
You'll be a duck farmer.
what's the deal with ducks?
Quack quack.
Quack, quack. Am I right, guys?
And then everyone's like,
Everyone's,
boo.
get the fuck out of here.
Like, wow, you've been doing this for 10 years? Doesn't show.
Yeah. Oh,
Will
buddy.
you let me leave now? Can you
No.
unlock the door?
I'm not going to unlock
Here's
that
the
bolt.
thing. Our roommate's been welding our door shut this whole time, so
So you'll
You're
never.
not-
That's what those sounds were.
yeah.
Do I get a onesie at least?
No!
No, we have no extras.
You will earn your one.
No, no onesie.
We're just gonna sew your pants and shirt together, and that's how you're gonna get a onesie.
Trainer onesie.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of jealous because you got a zipper. I got these fucking buttons,
These buttons are intense,
Dude,
too.
zippers
they
are
are.
where it's at.
dude. A zipper
Just
onesie.
listen to that.
We fucked up.
I don't think so. I think we're doing just fine.
Yeah, no, we're doing good. I feel like Stuart Little. He wears a red onesie in one of the
I
movies.
feel like I'm in a Dr. Seuss book that I can't get out of.
Am I thing one and he's thing two?
Yes, yes.
Wait, who's thing 1 and who's thing 2?
I
Yeah, this
pick one.
your
Pick one
friendship
now.
Your friendship depends on this.
Just rock paper scissors for it.
Rock, paper, scissors. Fuck you.
Okay.
I
great.
win.
Well,
You said,
Middle finger beats all.
Oh, I thought you said I'm 2.
I said fuck you.
Oh, you're still 2.
You fucking
All
chud.
right,
That
so
works for me.
thank you all for listening to the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. Please stay tuned on Facebook and Instagram and steamboatcomedy.com for upcoming events. And that's about all I got.
Yeah.
Mac, do you have
Yep.
your own Instagram page for like your graphic design and such?
No, it's just one. All of it. I should probably break it up to comedy one and an art one, but just at Mack Mash.
Are you
Mac
making like
Mash.
comic strips or something like that?
No.
Oh.
Doing stand-up comedy. Kyle.
Yeah, what?
Oh, I thought I was still in the realm of graphic design is what I was talking about.
Oh, no.
Well,
I
nice.
used to, but not anymore.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
I wrote exactly 3 comic strips when I was in college.
Mm.
They were bad. I'll show them to you sometime.
Who's the main character?
Paint. Microsoft Paint was the main character.
I did editorial cartoons for like most of high school and college,
Yeah.
and yeah, and then I realized it doesn't pay.
Doesn't pay dick.
So.
Well, neither does comedy. So hey.
What?
We're all killing it. Wait, I'm not getting paid for this?
I paid you in a Wednesday. You shut your mouth.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
You came out,
You're
came
not
out
wrong.
on top.
Yeah, no, I came out way better on this deal than you did.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
All
not
right.
funny and I have a onesie.
Winner. All right. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast.